Yeah. Anyway, hello. Remember the thematic about. Uh, yeah, I'm tired. Like most of the people on YouTube. Yeah, no privacy, no a lot of things. Yeah, basically, one of my last video I was talking. Um, let me remember. Let me think. Yeah, about privacy, but not privacy. I mean, but I wasn't talking about this. I was talking. Yeah, it's a global tool. Yeah, where we know how to use, but no, entire people don't know how to. I mean, most of the people don't know how to use the phone. Go, it's a global tool. Yeah. Or anyway, stars or no, I'm not talking stars, but exactly, in my opinion, video killed the star, the radio, the radio star. Yeah, and yeah, back in time. But still, actually, if I in a good mood, yeah, I meet a friend, a lot of friends on internet. Yeah, and yeah, it can happen when the moment you bored on internet, you start navigating. Yeah, and I know this the trick, but probably let's talk about after. Yeah, talking after. Um, let's start talking about. Yeah, Facebook is a social. The moment I was using Facebook with a lot of people, there was stars, and they still stars, or VIP. I was fucking people with hello fucking bastards, or like this, fuck you, just for no sense, just for say hello friend, how are you? Are you feeling? How you feeling? But that fuck you take it as a misunderstanding. Yeah. And the moment I was trying to be friendly, I was going to scouts, boy scouts, yeah, little squirrels or like this, yeah. And and that go era a lot of TV films in my free time. And um, I remember I started fucking people with words, yeah. And after a big talk with my daddy, with my dad, yeah, sorry, dad, I said, don't want to do it more, no more, dad, that. But exactly was an era where, a decade, yeah, where, where it was possible be under arrest immediately about, about words. And I retain myself as a cyber bully, but not bully. I mean, bully, just bully, but not cyber. And I was saying, I was going to Boy Scouts. I remember a few girls about not the full group, but exactly. Yeah, yeah, I remember full group. Yeah, so and I said it was just fantasy to me, for me. But in the middle of the time, I was listening Mr. Fabi Fishman, that now is a big, big rapper, or anyway, is a person that take it as a social reason, a social thematic, or also politic, exactly. And they say, let's make a project. Look like this project now, take it in another street. Yeah. And anyway, I was sleeping with Fabi Fibra, but in the middle of the time when I was sleeping, my dad, that after we can talk about, that was no hearing that moment, and he said, lower the volume because I'm disturbed about this song, this music. Basically, he said, I'm hearing you by the other room. And remember sleeping on Fabi Fibra, there was a moment, yeah. The little one, yeah, is me. Yeah. So was the school, the school decade, yeah, the school moment, yeah. And before hearing Fabi, I heard, I, I was riding a bike full of joy and full of myself. But then my goal changed, was go left and don't hit the bike. So not riding this bike, but found my heart beat the precise moment where I should brake, and the bike wasn't didn't have the brake or was having basically at the hit. So the song exactly amazing. Yeah, I recognize this. And the precise moment I hit the bike is a frame in my mind. Is a frame in my mind. Yeah. Where TV was passing. Analyse I think, or a program on the 5 or the 4. Yeah. Talking about new generation of songs and singers. Yeah. Yeah. It's more the decade of sorries and canzoni. Yeah. Canzoni, yeah. So exactly, the first moment, didn't notice, but I dropped by the bike, but who's telling the story? I hope not Macron, because Macron was sending the paper to Mr. Silvio Berlusconi, but today I wanna be just a civilian. I got the paper, but what attention to bike basically. To who? In a barzelletta, in a private talk. That's why I don't wanna be under the sun every day. But as usually I left everything in their hands. Like the video game Prince of Persia I was playing, and I less more, not fully, but 80%, 18% or 1998, something. Yeah, the level with the horses. I remember the third, the first, second I did finish. I remember there's some more like this. Anyway. So exactly after long years talking with my mirror, talking with myself, talking with my little me before growing up for nothing, I think. But I was growing up with a mirror and a frame where I cry with my ankle. So, with my ankle, yeah. And my mom checking how you feeling under just for a frame. But the frame, I remember, I want to see the TV, mommy. Let me change the TV. Let me change channel. Look like my dad didn't care fully. My goal take a lot of time for explain this. Going left, just with my heart, but her beat is not easy. It's not easy. Exactly because how I was acting, the Christmas moment where my grandfather was up and walking, I was acting like, hey grandma, let me sleep that 2 minutes. I never sleep. And then didn't start it. Well, anyway, that time I can saw the present of my dad wasn't my dad because remember he was going to Popular Chance, still singing, but still following me. I smoke not for a bet, but because it's the last frame I remember before hitting the bike. And I'm feeling empty, not in power this day, these days. But when I did stop at smoking, there was a man pushing behind a circumstance around in my family home, exactly. House, yeah. Well, probably happened like this. I was so empowered that probably that passenger moment, the best in myself, in my inside. But my uncle, the mommy uncle, yeah, talk about after slowly. If you got the point, you can also spot the point. Yeah, The presence of my dad wasn't fully my dad's presence. Because I remember another fact, but it's another past fact. So it's today talking. Today I can talk. Also for children, slow time. Well, yeah, I forgot straight. So exactly in this 10:47, no, 41, 41, 45, 41. Waiting in the kitchen with my dad and my mommy, waiting that they finish battling, fighting, talk. Yeah. I don't retain myself so proud about a lot of things. Exactly, we humans, we're talking about now privacy and socials. Actually, my face is a shitty face, but exactly, I look better when I was young. Exactly, sometimes I look better, basically. I don't have no more the face where I can fix my face. So in the middle of the time, less or more people or no people we betting with important faces that you are. A lot of questions we can answer. But exactly, I take in me, behind me, a whistle. In my nose, there's always a whistle. So I should blue. Okay, I take that whistle with me. That probably is a proof of the decade before. Less or more. I still have the whistle, but I don't know where it is. Exactly, it's lost in the wardrobe. Anyway, I was in the carnival. I was hypnotized about a sound. My first carnival, the Candyman, and the sound is, I think, but just expert can explain about this. But I think a mix between St. Paul or I think the apple. I don't know. I don't know. And the carnival, yeah, yeah, carnival or exactly tractor, yeah, tractor was passing with the drums behind. So drums of the local hometowns. I see a whistle on the ground. I take a whistle, but somebody before whistle. And yeah, in this case, I'm showing my facts, Nick. So exactly, I didn't get the full education because my goal is between so large, so large, between so large, and inside so large. And the woman cannot sleep exactly fully, but now she's sleeping. But there is another problem. For past the whistle, there's my brother, the other room, exactly, behind the kitchen, exactly, the front, yeah, whistling for a group, especially talk about in talking in Batman. Let's call him Total Risk. The moment before I was watching TV, so TV in a little piece traumatized me in this kitchen where the TV is from me now. They was talking about a tema that was that Christmas, that Christmas, yeah, the Christmas with AFK, let's call this. Basically, it's Afghanistan Christmas. So look like for stay here today, I had a go, but yeah, I had a go, but the euphoria for being a little bit down pressure, exactly how, don't know how you call this, but a little bit down with my emotions, with my that was here a classic education, Italian education. Listen, um, exactly. Probably I was jealous about my brother, but I don't remember if my brother was present. So we're talking about very late, very late. I don't know if somebody wanna know my past, basically. I remember perfectly my past sometimes, like a frame, like a frame. And yeah, we should talk about little past, but in private in a VIP selection. Exactly, I came by a bed machine. I'm a survivor of a bed machine. I was in the 89. I was thinking that 89 was correlated to 42, the year 42. But important phase of Facebook privacy said I wanna know how to move this country. So exactly, just English people in Australia and America can reveal their cars, understanding what I'm talking. But I remember every frame perfectly. Yeah, I miss too Mr. Silvio Berlusconi. He was funny. He was a great actor with but later a good person near important faces and important talks. Then they asked me, yeah, you're good from camera. What do you think about acting? Yeah, in a drama with my mates. And and I started acting a little bit, but not fully, not perfectly. And I remember every month I was going to Rome making homeworks. But after a lot of time, a lot of a little time, I stopped. That I don't wanna keep no more in this room making homeworks. And I say to my dad, my actual dad, because this past between me is a long question. I'm trying to explain. But just people can give us faces for what we feeling. I mean, if people are on that level without creating damage around, I think they welcome basically. In my table, civilian table, it probably is possible to talk about everything basically. Also without asking, don't mean asking basically, without that asking no sense basically. The last, yeah, the one I moved that, the talk basically, they expect, but don't expect exactly. So that's exactly, yeah, I done a film. Let me meet. I don't know what that mean. Every day I'm feeling myself like this. Not fully good, but I still have friends. I know when did he enter my Facebook, but exactly was my cousin, but with another IP. But that take a time. Oh my bones. I'm not going so fast in the superior talk or schoolmates because all the time I was investigating about in my home what happened. So if my dad, said the right thing to my mom, they, they feed me exactly. Make me full every day. But it's not a question I wanna use for. Look like I feel a bit what's it called in ovation, no, exactly in a camera where the noise is not perfectly equalized. Yeah, in myself is look like this can look like basically yeah. And I'm asking to people and to myself, how many family feeling what I'm feeling? Fabri, I sleep on your album. I am your first fan, but that year I'm still discovering a lot of things basically. Yeah, where's the official video? Yeah, good question. Good question. I'm doing alone because Fabri is the psychologist, rapper of the book houses. But I share with Fabri when he say, which one is the problem? We should always battling with rap, making this and making America big or UK big or what else country, whatever. other country. I mean, every country big. Which one is the problem, people? But inside me, there's no problem because it's a wisdom in me, exactly. Exactly. But look like inside me, I don't want to have now the shot with the phone with me, back with me. It means I don't want to be under this. Don't want to talk about deeply, but I keep eating as usual, but I'm tired about also having. Yeah, I did see the fuel 2 times this time. It's still working. I don't think thanks to that frame because I delivered the bad machine inside me, and I am a survivor of that decade, that era exactly. 89 is, yeah, the same decade, but exactly was lit. But look like we're mixing souls exactly, but without the war. So, but with the war up, you was thinking there was a part in me, or anyway, with the war stand up. There was possibility to see me how I am today. So exactly, the VIP guest list by that war, there can be John Fletcher on Will Sparks. You was thinking, was changing the cars because look like we are two Gemini inside and don't know about this. But look like I am a survivor of a lot of things. And I'm tired. I'm trying to think how they are the dreams. How they can be without that bag. For a lot of questions, the Führer and so Adolf did appear is approved by the private because if you reveal this, I'm just looking without understanding why. Without understanding, I'm in the fucking triangle today. For a fast joke, I say, hey, it's coming. Adolf Hitler. Exactly. Just a fast joke. But I wasn't remembering that I was in the bed machine. Bed machine. Exactly. Like the film Peter Pan. Chili cannot breathe in the glass. Yeah. I'm feeling stupid telling this story, but I'm thinking, genuinely, if happened, exactly, they don't talk about this. I'm thinking too. They don't talk about this. Or anyway, he didn't walk near me because there is the garden. The garden. The frame exactly was walking out. Out my door, yeah. Out my, no, out my door. Out my door. And came the moment when I'm cherishing this cigarette. So, simple cigarillo, esattamente. But he didn't say nothing, exactly. But the risk was, he was giving me a little candy. But fact, he did disappear in the light. He still searching me for the spit on the boot. And I remember the first flight with the helicopter going home. Like, here we are, here we are. We go home. I have a home now. 89 before 88 still all up exactly, man. But look like the room how I'm talking is the same of mommy. Exactly in my home. Exactly my home. Exactly my home. Look like, sorry. Look like yeah, these are wood. These are wood chair, exactly. Exactly. A normal one for, yeah, the classic one, old, exactly. Back to me, exactly. Front is the same, but few kids waiting. Few kids waiting. See, it's your turn now. I remember now. Mommy, flashback, déjà vu or something. It's your turn now. Enter in. I don't want. Spit on. Boom. I spit on the boots. I spit on the boots. And thanks for my both mommy, exactly, both mommy. But in the frame I was in a, I think, versus a group, but I wasn't versus a group. I'm talking about in America, exactly. Talking for that street. Look like happened a lot of things in my mind, but exactly I'm tired and don't know how to explain. I don't want to explain, but exactly people asking for a response, an answer for privacy, policy, etc., etc. But now you are moving the house we have in Italy. Exactly. In the song Fabri explain, Fabri Fibra spiega. Tutto rimane uguale, non ricordo il verso dopo, ma tutto rimane uguale nello stesso momento che esattamente non cambia niente, esattamente lui si chiede tutto rimane uguale o cambia qualcosa? E infatti alcuni trapper hanno ripreso quella via lì, That Street. So exactly I share with my schoolmates, few schoolmates, this word overlaying problem. Overlaying. Not going versus, not, no, they cannot afford, they cannot support these talks. So exactly, I feel on the woman's side, but exactly woman's side, they wanna talk about different things, or exactly recognizing different women talking about privacy, photos, etc. I'm talking about, man, I'm talking about few schoolmates I know, I admit, they talking about just, okay, we just the voice of the few mountains we have, exactly. Ma mi sto a cagare sotto, state zitta. Puoi uscire per favore, ma? Grazie.
Vai a cagare.
Mo ti do un ceffone, eh? I'm asking to mama, to my side, if my mommy is by the mountains, if she remember where she's from. Adesso parlo alle donne italiane che giustamente c'è donne e donne italiane. Quindi tante delle donne hanno la voce delle montagne, delle città più antiche che esistono, giustamente. E io mi chiedo, dentro di me, da che parte stanno i padri e le madri di alcune città un po' più vecchie ma un po' più nuove? Questo mi chiedo anch'io. C'è il sindaco di Latina, Zingaretti, che sta ancora lì dietro a inciuciare e non sanno cosa fare. Grazie a delle decisioni prese da adulte, certe donne hanno deciso di, ok, io mi distacco un po' dalla chiesa e hanno deciso di, they decided for stay away back with a little ear. The others following just cigarettes or what else? Well, anything, exactly anything. This word offer. But fact, I'm not a politician, and this is my civilian table where we're talking with important faces. And I know it's not good smoking inside home, but actually I take it this teaching moment, this company moment by a mate that now is in Spain. Exactly in my side, I don't have a goal for grow up now. It's not I'm not open. It's not I'm not active or how you wanna call this. But I am deep in focus in my fire in not fire but in my investigation in home. Where two thieves licked my gold when I was little. I know where they came from, probably. But the Russia, but the Balkans, exactly. But the fucking donuts never run back. And exactly, if carabinieri, if polizia, if they should be tempestive, I'm trying to explain what happened at home. This is a group. We're talking about Batman, the group of ring, total risk, still alive, and fuck, my home is in this line, should not be touched. And yesterday night, version, just one audio, inside with my brother, inside myself. I'm still remembering that moment where I have a little bit of anxiety or the powerful fighters. Exactly, sometimes look like, I say, Kopfen. Kopfen is the fucking machine by the 89. Exactly what I have mates near, but I don't have a tool for go work. I don't have look like friends at this moment, but just people wanna share or listen my story. That is not a book, but for some people it's a book behind the tribunal. Which one? TV. Sento tutti i giorni che qualcuno vuole sputtanare le donne, fatto un pochino di bandiera, ma io non è che me ne vanto. O comunque mi sono adattato a un certo discorso, all'inizio provavo sensazioni con me stesso, anche per dei fattori emozionali, quindi dicevo, senti amore mio, ci siamo lasciati, vienimi a prendere con il cucchiaino, ho detto così, perché mi sono fatto male fisicamente e con le emozioni. Non ho avuto perfettamente l'amicizia che volevo avere attorno. Sembra che ho due cuori dentro, ma non lo so. Sembrano solo tre muri adesso. E so studiare, non è che non so studiare. Ho aperto un libro e mi si è aperto un mondo, ma sono 3-4 parole, 4 frasi che pure lo faccio anch'io. Ma qui ci attacchiamo a voci cittadine, voci di paesi che giustamente a scuole diversamente del settore dicono, beh, io ho studiato un po' prudenza, un po' università, parliamone, come no, voglio. Solamente che per il fattore privacy, per il fattore social, insomma, difficile anche vedersi, insomma, sono messo una merda, ma non ti preoccupare. Insomma. Quindi, se dovete andare in tribunale, solo facendo voci di paese, meglio che state a casa. Perché io qua sto rischiando la vita tutti i giorni. Qua. Quindi è tutto riportato nelle canzoni, anche la palla di sfera. E non so chi le stia cantando queste canzoni. Non so da dove viene questo cantare tutti i giorni che dico, è un'opzione probabilmente funzionante, dico, portiamo i soldi a casa, vuol dire che posso fare anch'io il banchiere, posso fare anch'io giacca e cravatta, ma servono le mani da muovere, servono le mani da... Dici, ok, andiamo a pulire un palazzo, andiamo a pulire un cancello, andiamolo a pulire il cancello. Dire che mi dà fastidio a mio fratello che mi picchia dentro il naso, mixato a me, mixato altre cose. Probabilmente quella chiave che tanti cercano, quella chiave che apre o chiude quella macchina o chiude un'altra casa, esattamente come la storia dei gemelli, dei gemellini, dici, probabilmente, spero di no, che non fanno la fabbrica di cioccolato a casa mia, tra virgolette, ma è tutta un'altra storia che... Ecco. Quindi in teoria, se gli altri non dormono, io non dormo. Se gli altri stanno là dentro, ma io mi chiedo quanti posso andare a salvare? Se è possibile tornare indietro nel passato addirittura, ma non è possibile. Ossia, è successo un paio di volte, ma è una cosa spettacolare. Ero piccolo, ho fatto la tempesta intorno a Hitler. Giravo come uno che scappa da una gallina a un gallinaggio, detto proprio in italiano. Giravo e praticamente se io ancora ero piccolo, in questo momento che io stavo fumando fuori la sigaretta, mi avrebbe portato via, chissà dove. Ma dentro di me ho risposto a una domanda, anche il Führer piange, anche Adolf ha pianto, ossia che si sentiva baraccato in quel momento. In effetti nell'89 si vede che la parte, credo, ovest, sì, più o meno, era più parte americana, inglese e russa piuttosto che tedesca. In effetti c'è la prova che nell'89 è arrivato subito Dustin Hoffman a cantare quella bellissima canzone che, insomma, ma chi ci vuole credere ci crede, insomma. Io voglio credere che il Papa non l'abbiamo votato noi. Se deve fare i cavoli italiani, non l'abbiamo votato noi. Ma che stai a dire, ma? E quando ho quei 2 minuti che vorrei parlare di tante altre cose, di tante altre cazzate, voci di paese che insomma... Ecco, non riesco a alleggerirmi sto zaino qua di scuola, scolastico. Dici, a me mi mandate in tribunale che non c'entra un cazzo. Mi avete mandato dei fogli che a me non mi interessano. Se devo vivere e il fatto sussiste ma non sussiste, qualcuno dice, e già lo sento, non esiste sta roba qua. Portate in tribunale per cazzate. Per... Vi attaccate agli specchi, alle formiche che camminano sopra gli specchi. Quindi io con quel calcolo lì, matematico, sono risalito a 157 e l'altro articolo dovrei ancora avere qualche foglio scritto, ma... Ecco, quindi il tribunale italiano non funziona, è inutile che andate a dire, insomma, cerchiamo di non calpestare il futuro degli altri anche. Ecco perché quando mi sento pronto vi dico sì, possiamo parlarne con poche persone che vorrei conoscere. Ehm, insomma, in quel video, se riuscite a guardarmi negli occhi, vi sto già parlando con gli occhi. Non perché io ho giudicato Totò Risk o come lo vogliamo chiamare, meglio non dirlo, perché già si sente la voce, ma sei tornato, sei non sei tornato, non mi interessa. È ancora attivo, ma siccome preferisco anch'io la porchetta con Gigione che un po' piccica un po' così così, insomma, mio nonno andava a ballare, come tanti nonni. Io posso, sì, possiamo chiedere tante cose a Einstein, ma Einstein giustamente va lavorato, va upgradato il software che legge la linea che dice ehi ciao come stai, che è un telegramma dell'epoca praticamente attaccato alla sua acqua o l'elettricità che lui dovrebbe ancora mandare, ma se sa ancora risponde o sta a dormire. Giusto per dire, ma è vero? Ecco. Insomma, mi stavo già autogiudicando in quel momento, parlavo di altre cose, ma insomma, esattamente l'ho già fatto e ne sono uscito questi giorni qua. Quindi sto dormendo meglio, queste insomma, cerco di fumarne di meno, ma insomma, una tira l'altra, una... Vabbè, è bello che sto a casa a rispondere a queste cose qua. Una certa avete rotto il cazzo tutti quanti. Che giustamente per un certo discorso politico e educazionale, di educazione, Elisabetta sta qua e mi dice rimani in cucina che parliamo con il tè, con quello che vuoi. D'altra parte sto facendo, che non è manco pagato per dire formazioni, e non sono pagato insomma per rifare la linea italiana dei militari, che sarebbe la prima linea, insomma, dovrebbe andare là davanti. Quindi a una certa, dico anch'io, non c'ha senso andare in battaglia. In battaglia. Non c'è senso che amici degli amici, però, esattamente come parlavo stamattina, parlavo questi giorni da solo, insomma, dicevo, ci facciamo tre domande: perché esiste quella civile, perché esiste quella del tribunale, quella militare, punto. Queste sono le tre maggiori case. Quella civile la possiamo chiamare di Aristotele, esattamente, che è il primo, insomma, inventore della famiglia originale moderna, insomma, l'inventore delle famiglie normalissime. La parola probabilmente famiglia. Sì, è nato senza ancora. Il fatto non sussiste, ma sussiste. Che cazzo vuol dire, signora bionda? Cosa cazzo significa? Cosa cazzo significa? Cioè, so quanti anni. pochi pochi, ma nel frattempo sono dovuto andare, giustamente, in America. Oh, c'ho quell'accento un po' spiccichino inglese, americano, ma non ricordo effettivamente da dove vengo, insomma. Esattamente io, come tanti, ecco, ce l'ho qua davanti, ecco, non facciamo, però, ecco, la pizza, cerco la famiglia mia originale come la pizza. Adesso sto video di un'ora è finito, però se ci stanno le chiacchiere paesi finisce lì. Se se tossisco come B, ci sarà un'altra chiacchiera. E cerco la mia famiglia originale, che è l'accento originale della mia famiglia, che pian piano con il sangue che io ho donato anche all'epoca, ho fatto una buona azione, giusto per dire ai Boy Scout che non ho fatto niente io. Vuoi fare la voce della chiesa, ma rimani in chiesa. Vuoi fare la voce delle suore, rimani in chiesa. Sanremo sta cambiando, ma non parlo d'altro io, cioè non voglio parlare di altre cose, diciamo così. Insomma, insomma, è una cosa che vorrei passare, parlare con persone, ma effettivamente se sto qua divento un pagliaccio che dopo mi giro non vedo più niente, quindi insomma, per adesso va bene così.